Domination. Use of deadly force has been approved. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Sniper is down.
Losing A. Enemy UAV inbound. We're losing Alpha.
Sniper eliminated.
Don't you just love it when you're thrown into a game in progress again? Seems to happen a lot in this game, especially lately. But you're thrown into this game in progress, your team is getting absolutely clapped, and you're spawning into the game into a spawn trap. If this was the first time this has ever happened, or if this only happened a couple of times, a handful of times since Black Ops 6 dropped, I would not be bringing it up in a video, but it's getting pretty regular, especially lately. Like, this is getting pretty bad, man. Spawning is on Nuketown, too. It seems to be the worst on Nuketown. Spawning into a game, get thrown into a game in progress, and you're in a spawn trap. Now, that wasn't the worst one ever. That's just the first one I found, but, you know, you're stuck, dude. It's like, what are you going to do? You got some dark matter, diamond camo, tryhards. They all got you pinned down. What are you really going to do at the end of the day? We're talking about Sbmm here. Dudes that know what they're doing on the sticks or with their K&M, whatever it is. They know what they're doing. How are you going to get out of that? And how are you going to bring that team back? How are you going to win that game? You going to tell me it's a skill issue? Everybody on the other team's got the same skill as me. What the hell are you talking about, you goofy nerd? By telling me it's a skill issue, you just told me conveniently, without telling me, that you have a skill issue. And you don't even, you have an intellect issue, an IQ issue, and a virginity issue. Because you don't even understand how the matchmaking works. Tell me how I was ever going to have a chance of bringing that team back. Come on, man. Like, can we start using our brains a little bit for a second? But anyways, what's going on, my people? We're back in it for another one. We got some issues over here, man. We got some issues over here with this Black Ops 6. This Season 1 Reloaded. I'm still spawning into games, and while the map is loading up, before you can even pick your class, you're getting killed. You're literally starting the game 0-1. So they're throwing you to games in progress where you're in a spawn trap, or they're throwing you to a game where you're literally starting 0-1. Like, you got to be constipated from all the cheese in this game. The matchmaking is absolute AIDS right now in this game. It's really tough to get any of these streaks, but I have been getting a few UAVs. And let me tell you something real quick. There's still a bug in this game. They have not fixed it yet. That people are not showing up on the UAV despite them not wearing ghosts, though. They're not there on the minimap. You would think that they had ghosts. No, they do not have ghosts. They're still not showing up. It's a bug that's been in the game for a while now. And instead of fixing something crucial like this, they're worried about patching two-boxing, man. I've seen all the two-boxers on my timeline, a couple of them reaching out to me in DMs and stuff. Bro, they patch two-boxing and shit. Listen, man, there's always going to be a way around it. The fact that they're more worried about stopping high-level players, high-skill players from playing with their lowest skill homies, the fact that they're more worried about that than fixing the game or updating their anti-cheat to actually go after legitimate cheaters. I know there's a lot of dumb nerds out here that like to think reverse boosting and two-boxing is cheating because they're really dumb, man. They hate skill-based matchmaking and they hate reverse boosters. You can't make this shit up, man. It makes no sense. But instead of actually fixing the game, fixing your anti-cheat, getting the legitimate cheaters out of the game, instead of loosening your matchmaking a little bit, so some of these two-boxers and these reverse boosters won't want to do it all that much. Some of them might just go, hey, man, the matchmaking feels pretty good. I don't feel the need to reverse boost. I don't feel the need to two-box. I could just play normally. Instead of doing any of this shit, they're worried about people beasting on little Timmy, the noobs. Something that we all dealt with when we were noobs in Call of Duty. When I was a noob in COD 4, I got my ass whooped. I had no protection, and it was either quit the game or get better, and I'm still here today. I'm seeing a whole lot of posts, a whole lot of tweets, a whole lot of rage from the Warzone crowd. They are very not happy with this Season 1 Reloaded update. It seems like the only crowd that's happy right now, the only crowd that's eaten, is the zombie folk. And I gotta tell you real quick, man, the zombies map, CITADELLE DES MORTS. It's a good map, man. Is it as good as Terminus or even Liberty Falls? I don't know. We'll have to see how much more the map has to offer. Like, I tried it a little bit on stream. There was some of you in there. You guys know I like the map, but we didn't get very far, right? Like, yeah, I made it to Pack-a-Punch. I got one of the swords, but I didn't really go in with it, right? So I can't say for sure if it, like, I feel like it might be better than Liberty Falls, but maybe not Terminus. But it's raw first impressions, right? It's hard to say, but it's cool. I like the vibes, you know. It's zombies. We're fine. We're okay with zombies this year. Zombies is all right, and that is the one bright spot right now for this game, because the Warzone crowd is just absolutely hating the game, possibly more than we've ever seen before. And the multiplayer crowd, it just seems like it's getting worse and worse, man, from all the skill-based damage bullshit with the erroneous visual blood effects. They're more worried about fixing that. Apparently that's a real thing than actual server problems or lag, latency, packet burst, desync. Like, it can't be, it's got to be an erroneous visual blood effect though, right? It can't be any of that shit. No, our game is working perfectly fine. It's just a visual blood effect. Like, y'all must think we're really fucking stupid. I tried the new maps with Season 1 Reloaded. Tried a couple of them on stream. The face-off map, I'm really not feeling it, man. I feel like some people who like Stakeout, they might like that map. Dude, I have, like, Heirloom. I have no desire to play that map ever again. Nuketown Holiday, though, is all right. But that's because, like, Nuketown is the best map in the game. A map that we got back in 2010. It's the best map in the game. You know, Nuketown Holiday over here looks a lot like the Black Ops 4 version of Nuketown, and it's fine. Like, the spawns are crazy, get thrown into spawn traps and get killed while the map is loading up. And I think we still have that bug with the bus disappearing for some people so they could just shoot you through it. Like, the map still has problems, but it's probably the best map we have in the game. And then we got Hacienda, and I played a few games on it. Let me tell you something real quick. That map plays so much worse in this game than it did in Black Ops 4 for two reasons. The spawns are way worse than we ever seen in Black Ops 4, and the fucking doors, man. This map right here just shows you how critical these doors are on these Call of Duty multiplayer maps. We can't have them anymore. We got to get rid of the doors, man. We had enough of this shit. We never had doors in Call of Duty for years, and multiplayer was a hit year after year. Of course, you had some people complain about it sometimes, but people were loving Call of Duty. It became a juggernaut. You had no strict SBMM with the EOMM, and you had no doors on your fucking multiplayer maps, and it worked. People were happy with it. Like, we can't tell people anymore that, hey, man, this map was actually a good map back in the day. Because y'all are going to bring it over here to these new games. You're going to remaster it because that just seems to be the Call of Duty way nowadays. Instead of making good original maps, y'all are going to bring it over here, and you're going to put these pussy-ass doors all over the map. The doors and the spawns make Hacienda way worse than what it was in Black Ops 4, and it wasn't even a great map, in my opinion, in Black Ops 4. It was just, I felt like it was going to be one of the better maps over here, and it probably still is, but it plays a lot worse than it did in Black Ops 4. I still don't know why we never got other maps, man, like Contraband or Arsenal from Black Ops 4. Like, Black Ops 4 is not even close to our best collection of Black Ops maps, but they could have picked so many better maps from that game, and they went with Hacienda. Dude, I just don't understand the decisions, man. The spawns are ass, man. Literally spawning on people's screens, or they're spawning right on mine on a map the size of Hacienda. And these doors suck, bro. They ruin any map they're on. But we're going to finish this video up with a tweet here, a post. There's a bunch of other ones posting. I think Sir Charles Shillentel posted this as well, too. This was from the man himself, Nerd Flanders, Modern Warzone, Lil Dougie. Puts up a post. One of the Christmas theme loading screens added to Black Ops 6 today appears to have been created using AI. The zombie has 6 fingers. Lots of people have been suspicious of Call of Duty using AI recently, and it appears they were suspicious for good reason. And as you can see in the picture, the motherfucker got 6 fingers, man. Are you kidding me? He got 5 fingers and a thumb. Like, what the fuck? Necro claws. What are you all doing over there? Clearly, you ain't doing your job. Like, we're wondering about the maps in Black Ops 6, and why is this like that, and why is the game so broken, and why do we have erroneous visual blood effects and shit? Why do we have all this shit? All this cheese? All this nonsense? Why is it all here in the game when y'all haven't made your own game since Cold War? I don't care if you were helping out other studios. Your last game was Cold War. Here we are 4 years later. 4 years later, and you already got some remasters and remakes in the game. We got Nuketown, we got Hacienda and shit. So you're not even putting all the time to making and creating new shit. What the fuck is going on? So you got the AI over here making this shit. If it's making this shit, what else is it doing for you guys? What are you using the AI for? We have a serious problem in Call of Duty. We have this multi-billion-dollar publisher just bought by Microsoft, one of the richest companies in the world, and they're using AI like this. Their game is in shambles. They can't stop cheaters from ruining their game. They're worried about 2 boxers though from beating up on little Timmy. Like, what are we doing here? And we got these social degenerate virgin nerds that spend their lives, instead of playing the game they're fighting so hard for, they spend their lives attacking and hating on anybody, saying mean words about the fucking game. Like, this is what you're defending here, bro. I don't care. Like, we're gonna see the nerds on this video. Oh, who cares, man? They hit the fucking loading screen. Why are you complaining, man? All you do is complain about Call of Duty. Shut the fuck up, you virgin pussy bitch nerd. Get the fuck off my channel. Why do you keep choosing to watch videos to cry about people crying? A little hypocritical, don't you think? You can't be this dumb. I don't care if it's a loading screen. It's clearly done with AI. What else are they using AI for? How far does the rabbit hole go? Because if we're playing on completed games, quote unquote, if we're playing on entire games of AI, I think prices need to reflect that. Don't you think? Like, we're talking about a bigger picture here that y'all fucking virgin nerds soldiering for Activision soldiers, soldiering for this nonsense. Y'all can't see that bigger picture because you're too fucking dumb. And the fact that they couldn't take 5 minutes to review the image, I think that speaks volumes. That's all I got for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you on the next one.